Hi, fourth graders. This week we are going to continue working on genre or different types of writing. We are going to be doing an activity called Genre Pizzas. In your reading packet, I'd like you to find this page. It says Genre Joe's Menu. We serve pizza, pizza, and more pizza. Now, on this page, it has a list of all of the genres: autobiography, biography, fable, fantasy, fairy tale, historical fiction, informational, mystery, myth, play, poetry, realistic fiction, science fiction, and tall tale. If you don't remember what any of these genres mean, you can use the front pages of your reading packet that go through all of these genres and give you examples, give you characteristics. So please feel free to review those before doing this activity. What we're going to be doing for this, it says, we are at Genre Joe's and ready for our crazy and inventive pizzas. Now, in this activity, each page has a different pizza on it. It says that the cook needs help determining what pizza was just ordered at Genre Joe's. Help by identifying each genre used in the story introduction below and write the 3-topping pizza that should be created at the bottom of this page. Now, at the beginning, the first page, when I said that it listed all the genres, it also matched them up with a pizza topping. For example, fable stands for black olives. Play is pepperoni. Tall tale is tomatoes. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be reading the introductions and deciding what genre that is. That will help us know what topping to put on the pizza. So for number 1, it says, the kingdom was full of witches and wizards capable of producing miraculous or deadly spells. Dragons and unicorns also made their home in this new land called Zebular. Now think for a minute. What genre do you think that would be in? Did you say fantasy? Then you are correct. So what you're going to do is at the bottom here, you're going to write fantasy. And now if you look back at the chart on the first page, fantasy stands for bacon bits. So you write fantasy and then bacon bits. Then we'll read the second one. Students in North Dakota are a hardy bunch. Most walk uphill to and from school each and every day, even in the winter when it is usually 20 degrees or more below zero. Now let's think about this for a minute. It's talking about students that are walking uphill to and from school, and that it's 20 or more below zero. I think that they're exaggerating here. Do you know the type of story that has exaggerations in it? Did you say tall tale? If you did, you are correct. So the second answer is going to be tall tale. And tomatoes is the topping that goes with tall tale. The third passage says, he was born Walter Elias Disney on December 5th, 1901, in a suburb of Chicago to parents Elias Disney and Flora Call Disney. Now, that is telling about somebody's life, so we know that that is a biography. And Canadian bacon is the topping for biography. So what your job is that you need to identify the 3 genres that they are talking about, look back to the chart and figure out what topping is associated with that, and then you need to draw the pizza. So you'll draw bacon bits, tomatoes, and Canadian bacon on the pizza. Now today, your job is going to be to do this one that we just did together, and then one more that you're going to do on your own, pizza number 2, where you're going to read, decide what genre, and then what topping goes with it based on this front page. Every day on your learning board this week is going to tell you a certain amount of pizzas to do. Today is just 2 pizzas, pizza 1 and pizza 2. Tomorrow, your job will be to do 3 pizzas. So you'll do 3, 4, and 5. Wednesday, you'll do 3 more, 6, 7, and 8. And then finally, on the last day, you'll do 2 pizzas. One of them will be just like we've been talking about. But the last page of it, it says, so what type of pizza can interest you? Can we interest you in at Genre Shows? Select your 2 favorite genres and draw the toppings on the pizza. So then it says down here, I would like to place an order for a blank pizza. Topping 1, topping 2, and you say what genres they are and then why you like those genres. Now, the reason I'm giving you so many directions at once is because if you choose to work ahead this week, you can. By Thursday, all of the genre pizza assignment is due. But if you get in a roll and want to do more than 2 today, that's fine. You can keep working. It's just by the end of the week, we'll turn the whole thing in. Let me know if you have any questions about it.